Okay, oh, you can hear me. All right, we have the preschool group that's going to be coming up, and if y'all want to go ahead and get them up here and so they can be set up to do their thing in a few minutes. We have Maddox, Ellie, Hadley, Elizabeth, and Airly eventually, okay? And I don't think I'm leaving anybody out. They can stand anywhere at the top here, okay? All right, just wanted to mention what they've been doing this past year. And they have been learning the books of the Bible, okay? And they have learned that there are 66 books in the Bible. They know that there is 39 Old Testament and 27 New Testament books, okay? So they are going to show you the movements that go along with each of the books. And they may not make any sense to you, but it made sense to them because it had, something to do with something in that book. Or they just made up something that sounded like the word, okay? And then sometimes they had not they, but whoever wrote this had no imagination and they are just putting the letter in the air, okay? So anyways, the main thing is that they have learned all 66 books of the Bible, and there's also a Bible verse that we will say to you. Y'all ready? Okay. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, 1, 2, 3. Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus, Philemon,
is useful for making our lives whole again, and it is useful for training us to do what is right. All right, we have something for you. All right, Carolyn. Elizabeth? I need one. Elizabeth? Max. Go. All right.
So as we moved on up, we have our kindergarten through second grade that would stay with us for 30 minutes and then go to music for 30 minutes. And then we would have our third through fifth grade who would do just the reverse. They'd start with music and then come to us. So our kindergarten through second grade, they're going to come up and we're going to talk a little bit about what we've learned. Some of them have Bible verses that they want to say and just show you some of the things that they've learned. We had several people that helped with this group. Anna Carlson and I kind of rotated week after week. And then our assistants were Sandy McMahon, who's over here, glad to have Sandy back in church. And Marion Gunther filled in some, and Joe Rebel Eisenhower helped out also. So if our kindergarten through second grade would like to come up and just have a seat on the floor right up here. Come on, JoJo. Just have a seat and look at me. We had several girls that came in and out. They were here for a while, but they couldn't be here every Sunday. Well, I don't think anybody was here every Sunday, but I know Sophia Hutchison was really planning on coming tonight, but she had a dance recital which went past the time it was supposed to, and if any of you have ever been involved in dance recitals, you know that's always true. So unfortunately, she couldn't make it, but she was planning on it. So I'm going to start by asking a few questions, and if you know the answer, then I want you to raise your hand, okay? And then I'll call on somebody for the answer. Okay, eyes on me. What's the first book in the Bible? Who can give me the name? Writer? Genesis, right, Genesis, okay. Say it again.
Genesis.
Okay, Genesis. I think we all were able to raise our hands on that. What is the last book in the Bible? If you know the last book, raise your hand. Owen? Revelation. That's exactly right. What book is in the middle of the Bible? If we open our Bible right to the middle, what book would that be?
Psalms.
Exactly, yes, Psalms. Very good. And who wrote most of the book of Psalms? He inspired them to write, but he's not the exact one, but that was a good thought there. JoJo?
King David.
King David, yes. And what does the word Psalms mean? Songs, right. And we learned several songs, and we talked about how the Psalms we sing many times too. Okay, some of the kids are going to say a favorite Bible verse, and I'm going to ask Ryder too if he can say as many books of the Bible as possible. But before I do, I have another question, and I know somebody that has the answer to this. What is one of the divisions of the Old Testament?